Hi everybody, Dustin Thompson here with Jen Hill from Common Cause, and we're going to talk a little bit today about the voting bills in the General Assembly and just voting in Delaware in general. Jen, thanks for coming out. We're here. So there's a lot of talk that Delaware has to worry about, rampant voter fraud if we were to do same-day registration. But you and I have been talking, and you told me about this, that essentially we have one of the best protections against that already in place, right?
Right. Yes. Delaware has been a part of the electronic registration information center since 2012. In fact, Delaware was one of 7 states that helped start it. It's supported by the Pew Charitable Trust as well. But what it is it's a data cleaning warehouse for the states. So it's very up to date, because all this organization does is scrub data to see whether it's accurate or not. And they are able to both find people who are either passed away or have moved to another state. Those are 2 of the most common ways that people end up staying on the rolls. They're able to find those fairly easily, and then they send the information back to the states. So then the states remove those people. They also send information for people who are not registered to vote, and then the state is supposed to encourage those people to register to vote.
And you were also telling me that, with this new system, there's a difference in what data the election volunteers on election day are going to have access to, right? You were telling me that they're going to have access to the whole database now.
Right. I brought a copy of what Delaware is going to have. It's going to be an electronic poll book. In this case, we bought ES&S, so it's Express Poll, but it will be basically the voter registration file. The people at the poll workers will have access to the whole voter registration file. They can check people's registration there. For example, if we pass same-day registration and you went in to register to vote on election day, they could look you up and they might say, hey, you're in here. Your address might be different, but you would already be registered to vote. So that is also one of the benefits that people would... Yeah. It would also encourage people to come in, because people think that they have to do something special to register to vote. Right. And oftentimes people don't take the opportunity when the time frames, are available. But this would eliminate time frames, so then people can just vote. They know election day is coming, right? So they can also just be like, oh, I can just register that day. So it's in the states,
same system, right? Like it's the system that they're using to register people online to vote, because anybody can go online and put in their social number, their driver's license, all that. And I took my signature off my driver's license that they had on DMV, and that was how I signed. Yep. And so that's the same thing that they're going to be doing at the polls, right?
Yeah, they'll be filling out an application for them or with the voter, and checking it against to see if there's anyone registered. They'll also be doing the background check, because we also have certain people with felony convictions that cannot vote.
Right. So capital crimes.
Right, capital crimes. They'll be checking for that, but they'll be able to do that all right there. And the people who are coming to register to vote will be put in a separate line for voting. And that way there won't be any delay for the people who are voting, and that will also save time. So it won't be like clogging up the process of everybody coming to vote.
So I just don't hear a reason why we shouldn't be doing this.
Right.
Okay. So